Two historic manufacturing buildings could get a new lease on life after their long-term owner shuts down and sells the property. Now the new developer thinks they have big potential.
Local 12's Christian Hauser takes us inside the buildings in New Richmond and shows us what the developer envisions as the future.
The new owner of this more than century-old building, as well as the one across the street, has big plans for them. He's hoping to turn them into an event space as well as a museum. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of money, and he's hoping the public will get behind the project. The properties have been in use for about as long as New Richmond has been around. Developer Michael Collins says they produce beer and hard liquor and eventually hosiery and wool.
These buildings evolved along with New Richmond from the beginning. This property played an important role in economic development and jobs for the people who lived here.
But nothing has been manufactured in these buildings for decades, and their future was uncertain until Collins purchased the property with the idea of saving and preserving them.
It's not as ornamental as maybe a church or a government building. It's more plain, but it is representative of the type of architecture that was used to build factories at the time.
So Collins and a few others are working to repurpose the buildings and bring new life into them. He used his own money to replace the roof and more to prevent further damage while they work on a long-term plan to develop the property into a regional event center.
Containing a brewery advertising museum and a small microbrewery and lots of event space for the public, for private people to rent for their occasions, for institutions and corporate functions.
There's still a lot that needs to be worked out as to whether this would all be done as part of the Brewery Museum nonprofit or through private ownership. Collins says the buildings qualify for the National Historic Register, so there could be potential tax credit investment. He hopes to have the center up and running within about 5 years, but says a lot has to fall into place for that to happen. In New Richmond, I'm Christian Hauser.
Yeah, and Collins has a lot of other projects too. If you want to check out some of those, open the Local 12 app and click on the Historic Buildings article. There you'll see the other buildings he's revitalized and learn more about the plans for them.